all of you beautiful people out there. My name is therealmajesticmuffin, and welcome back to this extremely cursed game. So this game, I should be able to finish it today. I'm hoping to, because I don't know how much is left. And also, you guys probably won't get videos for the rest of the week. Because you guys didn't have one yesterday, because I was extremely busy. Well, with finals and writing papers, and in the process of moving out, and then in the process of moving in. This is probably going to be the only video you guys are going to get today. Or at all this week. So, just bear with me. Things will be consistent soon. Hopefully by next week. If not, then rip the channel, I guess. So, we are just gonna go right into it because I have no idea how much is left in this, like I said. And so, let's just go. Let's just keep going. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, what about Sayuri? Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into something, or to start something brand new. You said this in the beginning, didn't you? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. There were 3! I'm still angry. As you can tell, I'm emotionally unstable at the moment. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You mean I have to pour my own tea? How dare you? You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Like I said before, yes. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, that's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling good stories, such a foreign world, is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Are you saying something, Yuri? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. You didn't say that last time. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? We all do. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Thank you, Plato. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I'm so sorry, I don't like her. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. Of course you did. How about this? Huh? My hair. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. No, you didn't! It was Sayori! It was her! I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kaneki? Hold on. There's one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come out. Girls, I'm gay. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Just like the last one. Other girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Huh? The girls exchanged glances before Monika turned back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Kaneki. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. You had 4! Sorry. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival... So you're blackmailing me. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I decided then. I'm not joining the club, fine. That's all you have to do to get out of this. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after this, I'd be super pissed. Yeah, we didn't even get any cupcakes. I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. I just remembered. I'm so sorry. I just remembered that I had chocolate-covered pretzels. I completely forgot about them. Okay, sorry. That just came to mind. It's incredibly important information. So we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Kaneki, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with... Ooh, I spit on my computer. That's what that was. Class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. I would usually walk home with Sayori. Remember? She lived right there. That I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. That's Yuri. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these clubs. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Who should... Ooh, you have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Sir? Oh, what? Oh, okay. Do I have to read this? Today I cut skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again. Unless I decide to kill myself. I left the memento of the occasion below. What? Sir? Ma'am? Whoever wrote that? What? That's not a poem! First off. Second, what? Okay, this game. Okay, 1 second. I'm dancing. You can't see me. That's okay then. Okay, should we write the poem more towards Natsuki or Yuri? Because I felt like last time we accidentally wrote more towards Natsuki than we did Sayori. She was right there. I don't know if you can see my mouse. I don't think that's on, but she was right there next to Natsuki. Okay, grief. I know exactly what she'll like. Just kidding. Vivacious. Eternity. Unrestrained. Hopeless? Unstable? Jeez. I don't even know what that word is, but she likes it. Anger? Oh, wow. Infallible. Philosophy? Tragedy. Extraordinary. Oh, wow. That actually makes sense. Puppy! All these words mixed in with that one. Oh, good lord. Okay, graveyard. Uncontrollable. Contamination. What are we writing? Agonizing. And then bubbles. Oh, there was one more. Rip. Depression. Excuse me? That was new. What? Oh my gosh, this game. Hi again, Kaneki. I'm glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha. No, don't worry. Not yet. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh my F, my... You okay? Thanks for keeping your promise. Oh, that's not your voice. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kaneki. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment. 13 minutes in, that was the first club up. World record! Making you dive headfirst in a literature room. Oh my gosh! I'm getting freaked out. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why are you in front of the text box? I think I know what that says. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying manga and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I agree with her experiments. I'm sorry, Kaneki. Well, we'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Reassured Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. But wait. I didn't mean it like that. if you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Burps that you can't hear. Oh, fun fact about me. Because I love talking about myself. I don't burp. I just weirdly hiccup. Just so you know. It never comes out as an actual burp. So, fun fact. Hydration. But that wasn't water, that was Mountain Dew. Not sponsored. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Yeah, I'm gonna read it at my own pace. Also, is it me or is she really close? Like, is it something with a Nope, that's how the screen is cut off. Why is she so close? I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, bye! Okay, now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. She was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. Oh, more than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes, I didn't see that, but I'm gonna improv, but her eyes meet as we stare into each other's irises. Yeah. That wasn't, I doubt that was a sentence. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in their book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Hey, I have 2 copies of the same book. An accident. You get so many that you don't know anymore. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri's telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Oh! That escalated quickly! And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. You know, the usual. But the facility gets even worse when they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them too. Oh. That might be a bit of a spoiler. No, I want to hear more! But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Or made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So did you not see the cover? So that dark term came from nowhere. Ah. Are you not a fan of that thing, Kaneki? Kaneki? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get congested! Thankfully, though, everything's done. Like, everything that involves other people, that is. Except for work. I still have work. Hate work. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? No, that wasn't rambling, that was pure possession. Not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I have. Let's leave this place. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Same. It's called, existence. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I didn't even get to read that. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Trademark. That's true. And in fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Stop it! I don't want this! Oh, I hate these. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Our boy using big boy words. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start to prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yeah, I don't like reading with other people because they tend to distract me. I do, however, like reading with my dog because he's a little Shih Tzu. He's adorable. He sits on my lap and just cuddles me. I love him. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... What? I was bathing. That was all I saw. Excuse me, ma'am? What did you just say? Yuri, you really do apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really need to. Sorry. Me! I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. You sly dog. I suppose so. You know, I'm gonna look back a few years from now and look at this very video. And at the 23-minute mark, I will see that I said, "You sly dog," with so much enthusiasm. And I'm gonna smack myself in the face for it. But that's for future me to handle. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Shoulders. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, look at us. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between its thumb and forefinger. That seems to be a theme, doesn't it? Holding things between your thumb and forefinger. They say that. That was the third time they said that. I don't know if it's just me that noticed that, but if all you guys noticed it too. Because in the poems it would say that. I think it said it in Sayori's and Monica's. I don't know if that's a thing, but I just noticed that. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this. Gasp! We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Yeah, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. By your face! I glance over at Yuri's face again and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. What? No? Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn to my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it between her own thumb. Ah, so poetic. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, no, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking, like, the way she second guesses everything she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know what that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? You've been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. My hair, 1 second. Ugh. Struggling. There we go. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yeah, don't put yourself reading one chapter of a book. Here's the mother heckin' tea. Oh my gosh, I hate that girl. Sorry. That came out of nowhere. But if you saw, I was drinking Mountain Dew. It's not even tea. But that just popped in my head for some reason. I had to say it. Sorry, not sorry. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that all about? Kaneki, did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Okay, putting the blame easily on me, Monica. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. She's just getting water. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in my book, and I slip it back into my bag. You don't even get a bookmark? Wow. Who should I... Say Ori, please. Natsuki, I guess. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Oh my gosh. You know, I probably shouldn't be drinking Mountain Dew. I have a dance class in an hour and a half. But you know, it's my last one. I have to live life dangerously. I could die tomorrow. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Oh my gosh, my throat. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. How rude. You know, we can be rude in this game sometimes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Is it the same one? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm getting sick. Send help. Please, send your healing vibes my way. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. That's about it. We've read this before, so. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Nani? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? I have so many highlighters. I'm sorry, I know that doesn't pertain to anything we're saying, but I glanced over at my desk and there's like, I have like 5. Why do I have so many highlighters? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri? Is she still outside? Hi, Kaneki. That wasn't a word. Hi, Kaneki. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can change, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kaneki. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand my Monica... I almost just said I hand my Monica the poem. I hand Monica my poem. Great job. I was getting ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something too deep. Oh, wow. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that's like a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Same. Probably not healthy, but same. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our phones with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sound pretty competent for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound competent. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. We didn't read this. I don't think so. Let's just read it. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandished my pen. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You already said that. Ah, yes. Yuri! Hello! As Yuri reads a poem, I notice her eyes light. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Same. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Wow, I know that. I just meant, Yuri tears off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. So this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I just think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style look very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. I thought she was talking about herself in the third person. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Oh my gosh, kill me. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if this is a rare opportunity for her. Oh, she's so cute. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? We already read this one. The Ghost Under Light one. The trendles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow of bathing. Yeah, test of time passed, the light flickers, I flicker back. Yep. Yeah, we read it already. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you going to ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kaneki. If you paid attention to the meaning, that is. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yes, simple-minded people usually do. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Kaneki. Oh, me too. Where's Sayori? Guess that's everyone. No, it is not. I glanced around the room. This was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. I'm sorry. That sounded really weird. Those weren't the right notes at first. Maybe I just hadn't noticed it, but it sounded like different. I don't know. Who knows anymore? This game is freaking me out. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I swear if you say that one more time. I sigh. This is what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each other's expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Kaneki did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Kaneki liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oop, the music's gone. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kaneki appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boob magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kaneki started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You all... edgy? Is this what's gonna happen now that Sayori isn't here? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate from middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. If you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute, the only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? What? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. The Kaki heard everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Kaki, she starts trying to make me look better. That's not true. She started it. It's not like, but whoever I agree with, so of course that has to be, I mean, Natsuki was being a little bit over the top. Can I choose either of them? I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. Hey, Kaneki. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. That is not the way to handle it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth. Oh my gosh. Back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. That's creepy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just choked on spit. We're good though. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility for today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not like that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Kaneki. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate how you, This is too much for me to handle today. Oh my gosh. I can go on, but I don't know how long this is gonna be. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue for a little bit more. Let's just pick some stuff that she'll like. I have a note. The Inferno. Dater? Melody? Oh, that makes sense. Empty. This song? Oh my gosh. Yuri? Why do you like this stuff? But you know what? She's really not hurting anyone. Unless it's Natsuki, but that's whatever. It's fine. Ugh. I'm not picking that. I'm just gonna pick a bunch of random words. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past days. You sure? Into the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Kaneki. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I'm only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really did mean it. Ah, Kaneki, you don't say those kind of things so frankly. You make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around him. Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said, and I'll do my best to stay in control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha, well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Okay, Natsuki turns faint. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Oh my gosh. That sounds so... Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but still not really good at it yet. Still? That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Just not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Kaneki, since your compliments put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm a big little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah? But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and puts a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches... I didn't read that. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. As she just said, I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Okay, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Oh, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Oh, did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. You're chill. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I saw her heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Keep. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? What? Okay, we're ending this episode here. I'm done today. I am done. We will finish this another day. We are done. I'm done. We're done for a day. We're done. Cut. We're ending this here. Okay. Yeah, we're done. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we might not have any videos for the rest of the week. Hopefully I'll be able to finish this, because I'm not finishing this right now. Nope. No way. No way, Jose. Plus I don't have time, but That's besides the point. We're ending this video here. Comment what other games you think I should play next. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Bye!